Hey everyone, Nino here. Welcome back to New Grimoire. So last episode we built our first oil industry business, basically. Just one, and I'm kind of like okay with it. To be honest, it's not perfect. It doesn't have enough employees, and it's lacking high skilled labor. We need. I've looked here into the tweets or the shrieks. I don't know how you call it. And there's like people are saying there's a lot of available jobs, but it seems that there's not enough housing. So there's no housing available. Many jobs, but no housing. The main reason why there were a lot of jobs was because we wanted to lower down the unemployment, but it seems like we need more jobs, and we see also a couple. It seems like we need more housing. We're also starting to see a little bit of high rent housing, which is not ideal. But if we go and study why there is high rent housing, I mean, look at this one. This is a big house. This is almost like a luxury house or medium high house. But if you look at the guy here, the person living here, he's alone. It says he's homeless. I mean, he's not homeless. He will become homeless because the rent is high. But the main reason why he has not a very good rent value or something around here is because he's retired. He's a senior. He's not working. He's probably living only with the welfare, and that may be a problem. Although we do have a welfare office around here that is taking care of all these districts, right? Yes, he is. But it could take a little bit of time for for them to get their report or their money back. The other reason why there's these kind of high rents is also due to the fact that they're students most of the time. So this guy in here, Jerome, he is a student. Although he's already sorry for that. Although he's already an adult, he is studying on the university. So he's trying to become someone with a better income. Of course, he will get there eventually when he finishes these studies. But meanwhile, this is way too expensive for a student to be living. So. I think what we're missing, and I've already realized, is that probably we're missing a little bit of low rent housing. We should have more of them, and it could probably help these guys. In here also, this is not enough customers, so this has to do with. It should have more customers. It's really nearby a location where you have a lot of people going in and out, hopefully. But it seems like there's not enough customers. Okay, that's new for me. This other one in here, it's probably similar. Either he is a senior or a student. As you can see, he's a student also going to university. I mean, it shouldn't be like that, but it seems like it happens a lot like this, and that's one of the reasons why you have these high rent popping up everywhere. We do know we need housing and jobs. I think that the best solution is always going to medium mixed buildings, and I think we are going to start working with something around here. This one in here has not enough customers, and it is in a very good location. It may be maybe because there's now these mixed buildings, maybe, or maybe because this is connected through the Barlow Street instead of Moore Street. Maybe Moore Street has a lot more movement than Barlow, but it's not far away. People can stop and move around. This could be just a temporary situation, or if we increase the density around here, which we will do that, we can figure that out. So, what's the plan for today's episode? Very simple. We are going to increase a little bit more the density here in Old Town. We're going to build more industries around here in Brightwater. I was even thinking creating like a small village in Brightwater, similar to what we have here on this other side, in Oaktown. Brightwater could have like a small village like this, not as big as this one, but something like that. And I don't think it would be much of a problem. It needs just a little bit of terraforming around here, and we would be fine. We're also going to increase all the other industries that we have. Forest industry, farms, we still have enough space for farms. So I think that's what we're going to be doing for the time being. Now, first things first, we do have enough jobs. If we go here to the infographics and we go here to unemployment, we can see that we still have a good amount of jobs. People are unemployed because maybe they don't have housing or something like that. Either way, nice. We've reached a large city milestone. I'm happy for that. Cool. A lot more money, but definitely more tiles and progression points. That's going to be important in the near future. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to do something similar to what happened here. We're going to build probably a parking lot in one of these sites. And then we're going to build, instead of mixed buildings, we're going to build medium apartments. Maybe one or maybe two. I don't know. We will see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the game for a little bit. And I'm going to dezone this. And of course, erase all of this. Unfortunately, all these guys are going to be homeless. Which is not good. But it's just a temporary situation. Hopefully they can find better housing around here. We are going to place like a parking lot in here. I think it's going to help the business also. So we place a parking lot. We will be building trees around here also. And now the question is, should I go with low rent in here, which would make no sense because land value in here is high. I would say medium apartment in here, and we can go, I think we can go with a big one, you know, like I think like this, a 6x6. It didn't go with 6x6, did it? How big is it? 3, so 6, 3, 6. Yeah, it should, now it is. Okay, that's cool. We can also, this one is going to be a very big medium apartment. Let's just include a walking path through here and a couple of trees. I think we can go with birch. Yes, we can go with birch, and let's decrease the spacing between each of the trees. I think this one looks nice. It doesn't need to have much more than that. It is fine. Oh, there's a fire here. Ho ho ho. Hopefully there's a firehouse nearby, isn't it? It's not that far away. This is a firehouse. Hopefully there's... Wait, does it have a dispatched vehicle? Yeah, just one. It should be coming here. Hello? Is there any vehicle coming here? This is on fire and there's no... Where's the fire trucks? Oh man, come on, come on. It does have this district, doesn't it? Maybe it didn't have. No, it has Old Town. Of course it has Old Town. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the fire truck. Took a lot of time to reach here, but it's coming. Okay, so this hopefully is going to take care of some of these houses, because most of them we had 8. We had like a lot of people in each one of these. So it's 8 each of these houses. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 8 times 12. I don't know if this is going to be enough. By the way, we need to crank this up to 15. I don't know if this is going to have enough people. But I hope so. I hope so. It definitely improves a little bit more the, I guess, the parking around. And it should be fine. You know, people are going here from the bus. They can cross around here and go to this business. Maybe it's gonna help them. Okay, now that this is done, we should do it to more of these places. Some more zones in here. I'm just not sure. I have to be honest. To be honest, we have for how many were 8, 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. So we have 12. We're talking about 96 houses in this row. And I'm pretty much sure this one in here is not going to have 96. It's going to have like maybe 50. There's going to be less people living in this place. We have more people living in these row houses than on this building. I'm pretty much sure. We can speed up things to the maximum. I don't like to do it like that, but I just want to check this out before doing something similar and maybe screwing up. Yeah, you see, we had 90 something houses around here because each one have I mean 90 something households, and now in here we have a lot less. So instead of increasing the amount of houses, we decrease the amount of households. So that was not entirely what I was planning, but you know, it is what it is. What we can do is we do have this marvelous location in here that I think it would look good for row houses, and we are going to temporarily add a couple of them. I'm thinking about always 4 by 4 row houses, so there's going to be like a lot of bigger row houses around here, and it should be fine, I guess. I hope that it is, and it's going to provide them a couple more housing than it was before, and I think we can do the same thing around here. The only thing I don't want to do anything that close over there, so we're going to leave a gap, and then these ones are going to be slightly smaller. We're going to go with 3 by 3, and that should be fine. I'm leaving this gap in here because maybe we want to do something later on that we are not doing at this precise moment. All right, so cool. Housing is not yet solved, but it is one simple solution. Let's go back here to our oil industry. We do not have enough workers, I know, but maybe it is not a bad idea to build another one on this other side. I know that most oil rigs or extractions, they have like a square or a rectangular shape. This one is a little bit different because I was adapting to the type of soil we have, but we can do something in here. Let's turn on the resources. Let's turn on terraforming, and I think we're gonna go decrease slightly the amount of that, and I kind of want to build some kind of I'm not gonna say fence, but this way we know how much we have of land that can be explored or extracted or something like that. I'm kind of just leaving this little bit. I'm kind of afraid that maybe by doing this I'm just screwing up a little bit the water. Yeah, water is coming in. I need to pause this for a second, and let's turn this smaller, and let's try to just do it bigger wall in here. It's gonna be a bit crazy if we do it like that, but I think that it has to be like that for some reason, because otherwise it's gonna look strange, isn't it? I'm kind of sorry for that, but hopefully the amount of water coming from here is not gonna go much further than that, and we know we have enough space for exploring it, you know, and just taking care of that. This water is not gonna I'm just not sure about here. What we can do now is let's increase the brush size. Bit of terraforming, which I'm not very good at. And I must be honest, it's not like I am worried about it, but you know, I'm just not that good at, you know, exploring it. Hopefully this in here is not going to be a problem in the future. It will be gone, I think, and if not, we can try to figure out with a bit more terraforming. What we are going to do meanwhile is we are going to build, I think we're going to build another road here. Let's try to connect it in a way that it doesn't screw up that much around here. And I kind of want this to be a bit more free-forming like that. It should be fine. This is not a very good layout, but you know what? Doesn't matter. If I go like that, yeah, it's not gonna work like that. We can connect here, and we keep it like that for some reason, and we're gonna build another industry in here. There you go. And I think this one is gonna be a bit more square-ish side. I think we're gonna go maybe around here. We're going to try to explore as much as we can of this fertile land. I mean, we could even go a bit further than that, but you know what, it doesn't really matter. We have another business that is going to explore as much as it can. That's interesting. What just happened here? Okay. Seems like this is not working. Why is that? Oh, this is probably a bug, right? Yeah, it's probably a bug, so let's bulldoze the building. There you go. These guys enjoyed it. Last competition. Okay. Let's just build. If that's the case, let's build this one slightly bigger. And let's try to make it. I wanted to do it square-ish, but I guess it's not gonna happen. And there you go. Yeah, now it works. It's another business. I'm not sure. This is Lopo. And yeah, we will see what happens to these guys also. There's only one point of entry, but there's only two businesses in here extracting or exploring this part. I'm just not happy with this. Sorry, I'm just not happy with this. I am going to raise slightly the land in here and just hope that this in the future disappears the water. Okay. Alright, so that is done in here. Let's go now to other business. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. I think it's gonna be better. We are going to build a couple more forest industries in here in Hammerstone, and we are going to also build more. Oh, there's something here, abandoned building. Okay, we're gonna build more farms around here. So Sunset Village has enough space in here. Grove Town also has this space in here. So we're gonna build a couple more farms because we do have fertile land. So we're gonna try to explore that fertile land. There's also the possibility to expand our ore and coal industries. We do have enough resources, but we do need to improve the access to these industries So that's something we definitely want to do. What is happening here? What is this? This is abandoned. Okay, this is a mixed building that was abandoned. So we take off, we delete it, and something new is going to be built there. There you go. Easy as peasy. Here what was no car access. What is happening here? This business seems to have no car access. Why? Why would you need car access to the back? Okay. I have no idea, but it seems like I could eventually erase this and build a new one. It could be a bug, so I'm gonna do that. By the way, let me pause this and let's just have another building coming up. There you go. By the way, how are these offices? Yeah, you see, this is going to become a level 5 soon, and we get like 30 jobs at the moment, while these ones are lower levels and you can see they have a lot less jobs. But I don't think this is realistic. A high building like this would never have only 30 jobs, 30 employees. They would have a lot more. Even if it's scaled down to the size of the city or to the city statistics and city skylines, it would still have I would say at least 100 jobs in this building. And 100 jobs is not that much, but it would be something similar to that. Unfortunately, it seems like either this is a bug or a feature that is not working properly. But that's something we can fix maybe later. I haven't found yet a mod that fixes it, but I'm pretty much sure there will be sometime soon some kind of mod. All right, guys. So let me do first these these farms, and then we will jump into the forest industry. So here we are. We built a couple of farms around here. We filled this area because it feels like it's the right way to do it. And we also built up a little bit here in Grovetown because it is, also fertile land. We've placed a couple of trees and that's it. Now we are going here to the forests and we're going to continue to work on that. So let's do this. Alright, so this one was very easy. We just placed another building around here. This should have a lot more production area than we had in this one. So I don't know if we can check how much we can produce. Well, we are producing around 937 tons of wood, which should be fine. Let's look at our production. Wood is right now in a little bit of a deficit, but it is still fine. It's still fine. The farms we've built, they definitely help us a little bit, but we do need a little bit more livestock. So we may have to think about where we're going to be placing these other kind of farms for livestock. I think we do have like a really good location, which is this one around here. So why not do that? So we just fit in here 2 farms and they should be fine enough to build up enough livestock. It's not gonna fix the issue we have when it comes to the demand that we have for livestock, but it will, decrease the amount we need to import of livestock right now. And I'm happy for that. All right, one problem I noticed, and here it is. What happened to this? It collapsed. Okay, so we had a low rent building that just collapsed. Yeah, this is a low rent, right? Yeah, I think so. So here what we're going to do, we're going to erase it and build another one. It should be similar to that one. It should have a couple more houses around here, I guess. Maybe, hopefully. And it should be fine. We still have, I haven't noticed what the citizens are saying, so electricity is not a problem. The smog is just unbearable. Someone should really deal with all this air pollution. I have no idea where you are. You're here. Okay. Why are you complaining about? Maybe it's his job. He's working in... well, yeah, he's working around here. So he's living around here in this section. What is happening with air pollution? Do you have air pollution? You don't. Why are you complaining? There's not enough air pollution from here. So why are you complaining? What is this, by the way? Oh, dairy house. Okay. No idea. Either way, I think that looking at here into the infographics, we see that unemployment is fine. We do need more housing, though. I think that's kind of like the problem. In here we have 120 residents. In here we would have 24. Yeah, in here it's not easy to understand if this is enough or not. I mean, you have less apartments, but you may be able to fit more people in these medium buildings. Probably. Plus, we already gave location here to a couple of these households that I think they will grow up, they will level up eventually. I mean, they're not as big as these ones. I think these ones are like 5 or 6 in a row. This is only 4. But yeah, it's fine. It is fine. Okay, so that is done. We've increased a little bit our industries. Let's look in here. We do not have enough employees. Yes, I know. We lost employees from here to here. I mean, this is not great. Honestly speaking, this is not great. We look into oil. We're not doing a lot of production. We're still importing a lot, but we're producing something. It's better than nothing, I guess. But definitely we need to deal with this, and therefore I think that we are going to build a I think we are going to definitely build in here some kind of small town, and we're gonna look into the land so we can find a location that I believe would be reasonably fine for a small town. It's not gonna be big one. It's not gonna have like a lot of things. We can see that the land in here is not great, so we are just going to flat a little bit the land around here, so we would have like enough space for something other than just a small town. Okay, so now let's try to get by the way, we could do something really interesting, which is kind of like going uphill in here. I don't know if it is enough. Let's try out. So I think this is where we want to go. Let's go with a smaller brush and let's move like that. Would that make sense? I guess. I don't think it's too bad of a slope. I would say so. It's a 5% slope. It's good. I would say it's good. Although I would have to go with something like that. And you know what? I don't know exactly where I'm going to terraform a little bit. So let me do this terraform, then I'm gonna build a little bit of a town in here, and then we will see how it works. Okay, so we have built, not bought, but we have built a small town here in Brightwater Terrace. This small town has a couple of houses. Mostly these houses are, and as we can see, we probably solved one of the biggest problems of the employees in here. Now they have a lot more employees, and that's good. This solves part of the issue. We still think that there's enough room around here to maybe increase the density. I did not build row houses yet. There's this empty lot with a couple of trees and stuff like that, but we do have like these small commercial buildings. There's like a lot of low density houses, so I would say single family houses. Yeah, commercial buildings around here. That's basically it. There's nothing else in here. There's a couple of shops and houses. That's it. You don't have a police station. You don't have a clinic. You don't have a cemetery. You don't have any of those other services because this is just for these small business. It doesn't mean it's not going to grow up. It has potential to grow up, to be honest. But for the time being, it's only going to be here. If this grows up, if these businesses started to grow up, and it will happen probably on the next episode, we're going to start building small row houses. We're going to be using this place in here to build the row houses. It will increase the density slightly, and it will also give us a little bit of space and maybe a little bit of thought about, do we need a clinic? Do we need a other services in this area for the people in here? Because let's say that someone gets sick or there's a crime, it's really far away. The police, the police station. We only have, for instance, the police station is here in I think it's here, yeah, in Old Town. You have the police station in Old Town. So Old Town Police Station is going to have to go to Brightwater Terrace, and it's a long commute. You can see it's going to take a long time. I mean, what is the shortest way? I guess the shortest way would be you get into the highway because you have higher speeds. Then you go through here on this interchange. You go here, and then you go all the way into this national road, and that's it. So it is not a bad idea that if this grows up, we should be adding some of the basic services that are required to be in here, including a clinic, police station, firehouse. Those three are extremely important. We also should be adding, why not, post services and telecom services. We don't have anything around here. You know what? I think we do have slightly more time. I mean, even if it goes a little bit longer this episode, I think it should be good if we add a couple of services in here, including just these ones, a radio mast for the internet service provider. I would think that it would make sense it to be around here, so it provides good internet coverage for the entire area in here. It's fine. You can see there's a job in here. Someone's gonna get a job. That's cool. And these masts will provide better connectivity to these guys. And we also gonna be placing a mailbox. I think we're gonna have a mailbox here, more on the central of this small village. It's gonna be fine. I think we could also have maybe. I think we could have a mailbox around here. I mean, it's not the perfect location, but you know what? It's for the companies, for these oil companies. They have a mailbox, so if we can have something in here, they can come here and take care of that. All right, so those are the services I wanted to add for today. Next episode, we're definitely going to work a little bit more here on Brightwater Terrace, I think. And maybe we can also. There's a couple of things I want to do. For a long time I've wanted to do, but I haven't. It's good that I've updated the Sunset Village or growed up our farm. We can look into production. Production is, it's okay. we do have a surplus of vegetables. That's good. I don't think it's gonna last long, but it is good. We do have we have decreased the deficit for livestock, grain, and cotton. Not so much, but we did a little bit. And we definitely improved our production in oil, and hopefully we're still gonna do that. We do have those two oil companies over there that hopefully they're gonna start producing way more, way more, money. And it makes sense that we have a village in here. People going here, they need to be nearby, nearby to other locations. So yeah, next episode, I'm pretty much sure we're going to start building row houses in here, and we will see what happens next. Either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment with any kind of suggestion you would like to see happening here, including public transportation. We don't have public transportation to our new Brightwater Terrace village. That wouldn't be a bad idea to have some kind of bus line coming here. It would definitely improve the job performance, maybe, or I don't know. Does this look like a touristic area for some people to come here? I don't think so. Not yet. But I'm happy for it. Either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. And like I said, subscribe, leave a comment, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Thank you for watching. Cheers.